Good morning, Cheryl.
Good morning, Nelson.
How are you?
Oh, I'm wonderful.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you so much.
Where are we? What are we doing here?
We are in Midtown Manhattan on 48th and 8th Avenue, and we're right in front of the Grade Line double-decker hop-on, hop-off tours. And this is, if you have vouchers from Echeverria Travel, you have to actually come down here and get all your tickets for the day. So we're spending Mother's Day in New York City, so this is May 9th, actually it's May 10th, 2015. And we just had breakfast. I'm going to head on our downtown bus tour, and then we're going to come back to do our uptown bus tour. And we're also going to see the Statue of Liberty, Ellis Island, top of the Empire State Building, and some other things today. So, we're putting our money where our mouth is. Hopefully you'll come out with us So take care for family and romance travel. We do it all. Echeverria Travel. We make getting there as easy as being there. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Kind of confusing with these buses. Again, downtown tour. Downtown tour. Going down to Empire State Building and Macy's and Soho and World Trade Center site and Statue of Liberty. Statue de Libertad. Hi, May. We are ready. Keep coming. Hi there, ladies. Welcome.
Hey, you're talking to the dog.
On the right, you'll see flags flying, and that's where you'll find Gray Line, City Sightseeing stop number 1. Great place to get your night tour. That's included with the all-groups ticket. Stop number 1 is here. We can keep going. I don't want to think. We also have to the right the discount ticket booth. I'll play a little bit more of this later. Discount ticket booth. This is where you can get discount tickets for same-day Broadway shows for up to 50% off box office prices. Good to know about. Now, if you look straight ahead, you'll see the building where they lower the ball on New Year's Eve. See where it says Toshiba, Toshiba? And up at the top, it says 2015, and there, see a pole. That's the famous building. Now, New Year's Eve, Times Square will be much more crowded than you find it now. You'll find almost 1 million people here in Times Square. They go all the way up to Central Park. All of them freezing. Half of them drunk. Only half. The drunk ones don't know that they're freezing, but they all wait for that ball to come down, and when that ball comes in, oh, there's the animation. I love the animation. Get the animation on your video. The ball drops here. The drunk ones don't know that they're freezing, but they all wait for the ball to come down. The ball comes down, they all yell, Happy New Year. I don't think anybody's freezing. I can never tell if anybody's drunk. We're certainly not 1 million people, but if we were to yell Happy New Year really loud, I think we might sound like about 52 people. Are you ready to be loud in Times Square? Yes, Deborah, we are, okay? So I'm going to give you 4, 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year. No Feliz Año Nuevo, no Bon Année, no Feliz Yar, but Happy New Year. You ready? Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Now, it's also traditional to kiss somebody. I won't watch. Did you get narration? Yes, no? Narration? Words? Words? Only music? It's okay now. We're on the regular route. Okay. Okay. My last name is Blau, but I've learned not to say Ich bin Blau. I just said I was drunk. You're going to see all kinds of characters here in the Times Square area. I'm going to play a little more on Broadway, even though we're not on Broadway. Broadway. 42nd Street, Madame Tussauds Wax Museum, B.B. King's Blues Bar and Grill, one of the world's largest McDonald's, but you have some reason to eat there. You're in New York. We have 22,000 restaurants.
Got it.
And we're coming up here to our stop number 2 for the Port Authority bus terminal, Madame Tussauds, things like that. It's all scarred. The scar on the side of the building. Parsons and new scuba design. We're in the garment district. Now, coming up on the left, you'll see all over it says 7th Avenue, Fashion Avenue. On the left, you'll see a big button with a needle going through it. Look at the size of that thing. Look at the size of that. You might wonder where you get a button that size. Everybody remembers that King Kong climbed at the top of the Empire State Building, 1933. It was a cold night, so that big ape was wearing a jacket. As he climbed up the Empire State Building, that big button came off his jacket.
I got you.
And if you believe that, I have a bridge to sell you real cheap. Anybody know the name of that bridge? Begins with B. Yell it out if you know it. Anybody? Oh, good, huh? I can't sell these guys any bridges. But maybe you didn't come to buy bridges. Maybe you'd like to buy a new spring frock. Maybe you'd like to go shopping at Macy's. You're going to see Macy's coming up here on the left. And we will make a stop for Macy's, but first we're going to go around the block, and we'll make our stop on the other side of Macy's. Now, when you do go shopping at Macy's, as out-of-town visitors, you're entitled to a 10% discount off your purchases. How do you get that 10% discount? You're on the main floor of Macy's. You just walk over to any counter, you show your out-of-town identification or your Grand Line ticket. They'll give you a little 10% discount. I can't get that. Can't do that. So, we're going to come around the block and make our stop. See where it says Subway? We're going to stop there later. Now, this is 34th Street ahead of us. Not much traffic today. It's Sunday. But you might think back to Christmas. There's a great old movie called Miracle on 34th Street. Sometimes the miracle on 34th Street is just getting across 34th Street.